Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Morant with it. It's stolen by Hart. And they're on the break. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Outside Hart. Pass to Cunningham. Caldwell Pope for three. Here's O'Neal. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. The three. The offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Cunningham. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Seattle's shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count. You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Seattle on offense. Outside O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Morant with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Durant surveying the D. And the shot goes.
Kevin Durant. Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up to Seattle. The putback. It's good on the putback. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Cunningham. It's stolen by Okongwu. Now Durant. .111 left in the first quarter. For three, Allen. Thybulle with the board. Cunningham outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
Number 18, Terry Rozier.
Here's Cunningham. Three-pointer. Nails it from three. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
On the wing, Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called for. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Cunningham looking around.
Green.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Jacks up with three. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
On the wing, Rozier. And Jackson, here we go. Here's Mobley. And so it's Seattle, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shoot.
Visiting team, 10.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Here's Cunningham. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
The 3 is up. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Mobley on a screen. Pass to Allen. From the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Back to Cunningham. Releases. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
First team foul.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Thybulle with a steal.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Bamba. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bamba's gotten his first points in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
Seattle leading by 7. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. From deep, Seattle pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham. And when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Back to Cunningham. The three. The three ball, no problem for K.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Durant. For three. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Here's O'Neal. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. Seattle making a switch here. Outside Richardson. Pass to O'Neal. Seattle's shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses.
At the line for 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Entering the NBA at just 19 years of age, Gigi Jackson has such a bright future, Coach.
Well, Brian, he was scoring 15 a game as such a young rookie. He is a scoring 6'9" wing, and I think Jackson will grow in this league. To me, it's about getting consistent with the jumper for Gigi.
Shot clock at 6. Richardson goes in.
Timed it just right. Okongwu with a great block.
For 3, Caldwell Pope connects from downtown. Caldwell Pope got 6. The kick to Durant. Picked up by Okongwu. And here's Durant. 12 points for him. 3-pointer. Jackson attacking. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that's the right play. Passing up his own shot for a better one.
Seattle leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Richardson. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The deep 3 from Durant. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Seattle out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Morant with it, picked up by Cunningham. Seattle pulls it in.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game.
Guys, I like that play. Get Caldwell Pope something in rhythm.
For 3, Durant. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is. And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Now Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by O'Neal. Launches a three. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Just terrific hustle from Durant, outpacing the defense and finishing the fast break strong.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Cunningham's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Thibault with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. Durant covering. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Cunningham. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Cunningham. Guarded by Durant. Let's go with a three. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Outside Durant. Here's the three. That shot, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
You know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Right side Morant. Mobley up top. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. 5 to shoot. Over Thibault. Durant, no good. Seattle leading by 7. There's Cunningham with a three. He buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
For 3, Durant. Durant with another miss. Seattle on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. On the wing, Durant. Back to Morant. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Morant. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
First personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Jackson outside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Drops in the three. Cunningham's got 15 points here in the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Rozier from outside. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
There's a screen by Johnson. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. On the attack, Rozier. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Supersonics. He's found his range, hitting 3.
41.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Seattle with the ball. Doubled by Durant. Here's Richardson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Sends it home from three-point land. And Seattle leads by 18.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Durant, covered by Thibault. They double-team Durant. And then Durant with the dunk!
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Seattle leading by 16. Richardson with it, guarded by Morant. Back to Richardson. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Seattle move the ball around. Here's Caldwell Pope. Durant pulls it in. It's stolen. Back to O'Neal. And that one is hammered home.
Well, credit Caldwell Pope, an adept defender. Knows when he should look to take chances on that end and turns it into transition points.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Pass to Richardson. Caldwell Pope for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to go.
Look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Screen by Durant. Back to Morant. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Allen. Outside Durant. Outside for Morant. Money from three.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's Morant missing.
That's the look you want. Got to be disappointed coming up empty.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cunningham with the ball. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
The kick to Durant. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Supersonics.
Kevin Durant.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And here's Cunningham. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. So we see Seattle get the win here.
They disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown.